Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a very quick and simple video for those of y'all that are just getting started into kayak fishing. I've been receiving quite a few questions concerning how I load and unload my kayak, so let's put this camera right here on the ground. Get you a decent view, and we're going to load that kayak up right there. So before actually loading the kayak up, this is normally inside the truck, inside my bag. I do not do it with the motor on. This has got to be inside the truck already because it would just be way too heavy to lift that bad girl up by herself. All right, let's get this inside the truck. There we go. Nice little padding for the motor to be able to absorb a lot of the vibrations through the traveling back and forth from the water. So we extend this. Now, just to give you all a quick rundown of what's left in the kayak. It's pretty much bare bones. You got the seat, and that's tethered down right here through the strap. The fish finder always stays on. My tackle trays and my fish light, my fish measure board, that is all on board, but that is it. So here we go. I've got a Malone wide track. I think it's called the ATV cart, a wide track ATV, something like that. It's going to be listed in the description down below. What's cool is this thing has a kickstand right here. So there you go. You can just leave it like that. And we put it right here next to the kayak, lift up, and then just set it down and kick it into place. It's that simple. Take the strap right here. You can either go through, but what I found, it's a lot easier just to do that. It's going to anchor the strap down from falling, the cart falling backwards. So you do that, cinch it down nice and tight. Okay, so you just take this right here. I pick it up like that, and then here, let me get the hat to where y'all can see. This is like an anchor point for me. As soon as I put it on the roller and you go right there, it's not going to go anywhere. It will not roll backwards. It is anchored on the roller, and it's not hitting my transducer at all. So once I get to that point, I am good. To come back here, I'm going to lift up, push on. Just like that. Yep, we are seated up against a little rubber boot. Got one strap right here. Let's put this down. And I come around to this side. This strap just rides right in front of these two tie downs for my crate. You grab it. Now, I used to use ratchet straps, but there's really no need for them. This is a plastic kayak. It weighs next to nothing. In the grand scheme of things, it weighs next to nothing, and it's not going to go anywhere. This strap is just to prevent it from shifting left and right. This strap right over here, this is the ratchet one. This is the one where we need a little bit of tension. So right there, I drop it through the trolling motor hole right there, the well where the trolling motor fits through. Comes through right here. Hook them together, and then you just cinch her down. You don't want to really gorilla torque it or anything like that. Just nice and tight, snug. Put that through there so it doesn't flap all around, and you are ready to go. This is the way I travel back and forth to the water. Been doing it for what, probably 2 years now, and I have not had any accidents. Keeping the fingers crossed. This next shot right here is just going to be of me unloading the kayak as if I were already at the water and getting ready to launch. I just want to see and let you all know how long it takes me to prep the kayak, get everything on board that I take out there with me to just see how much time I'm spending on getting her ready. So, okay, here we go. Hitting start right now. Wham. So here we go. This is exactly what I go through whenever I get to the water. First things that I do, and in no particular order. It just, I don't really do everything the same way all the time. But you take that strap off, set it right there on the ground, come back here, remove this strap. All right. Then get over here, get the cart. Right there, strap her on. There we go. Just like that. Let's get her down. Right there. Now, if I didn't have this strap on, the cart would shoot forward, and then you're pretty much out of luck with trying to get her down nice and easy. So, now I leave the cart plugged in because I still got to get to the water, but before I get to the water, I got to get her set up. There we go. Get that up. Get this camera. Normally I try to grab as much as I possibly can when setting up. I don't want to waste any time doing anything. All right, got that. Here we go. Let's get the battery on board. Okay. Try to get as much as we possibly can. There we go. That'll go in there. The battery box will go back here. This battery goes over here. And the backpack will go back inside here. Strap the battery in. Definitely need to do this in case you flip over. Plug the battery right there. Put the seat back on. Never really timed myself doing this before. Okay, forgot to raise the seat. I like to write in the high position. That's the low, that's the high. Okay. There we are. Now we can empty this out. Get our Ego grip. Put that away. Put the camera bag in here. Just like that. All of our tackle trays, we only take 3 of them out there with us. And they go right over there. The Ego fish bag. The battery pack for the micro anchor. And then we've also got our PFD. All right. This goes here. Our net goes right here. Tuck that in there nice and neat. The batteries, they all go down here. Fish bag, snugged nice and neatly right there. Battery pack for the micro anchor. Now, here we go. This is the last piece. Get the motor. All right, motor goes right here. This is one of the things that takes a little bit of time to do because you got to shimmy quite a few of these pieces in and out in order to get them mounted. All right, so this goes over there with our straps, the tie-down straps that are next to the truck. All right. You have to have the rudder up, otherwise you will not be able to get this inside there. There we go. Push it through. That went relatively well. Okay, so tighten that down. There we are. It's too tight. There we go. Good right there. This is our little pull cord in the event that we get snagged up into something or into some thick mud that the kayak power pole does not want to relinquish its grasp in the mud. Then you pull that cord right there and this whole piece will fall forward and you can free yourself. So you do that. Now, for the sake of not having any room, I'm not going to put the power pole in there, but y'all get the idea. All right, so next, come up here. This is our fish finder battery. There's an inline fuse right here. It's just an extra pigtail. Otherwise, I would just put this right here to there and just bypass that fuse, but I spent the extra few bucks to protect my unit, so we bought the fuse. Now this just lays in there. That's the way I've been fishing for a long time. I don't have it mounted to anything. You could mount it, but I don't plan on actually going slip and sliding with the kayak or anything like that. So that's pretty much it. Plug our trolling motor in, and there we go. We got juice. That is, oh, that's not it. Next, we take all the fishing rods. I can't tell y'all how many times I've had people see me setting up and they make the comment like, how many rods does it take to catch a fish? I'm like, to me, their way of thinking is antiquated. They don't understand that I don't want to spend my entire day retying with one favorite rod and reel setup, so I come out here ready to go. On this one, we got the clickbait shrimp. Then this one has a hydra bug right there. The next one has got the hunchback, fast moving. Then we've got the swimming jack, it's a paddle tail. And the popping cork, which I've yet to use. I really don't like using popping corks, but I'm like, hey, if it's windy, then we're gonna use it. It'll generate enough noise and keep the lure in a strike zone forever. But all of these rods get loaded up inside here. And that is it. We're ready to come up here and grasp the handle. That took 9 minutes and 25 seconds. 26 seconds right there. Approximately 10 minutes to get her loaded down and ready to go to cart to the water. It's that simple. That's the load and unload process that I go through. I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence or anything like that. For those of you kayak fishermen that have been doing this for a while, just bear with me. Understand that there are a lot of new viewers to the channel who's never done this before, and they've asked me, and rather than type out a long drawn out explanation of what it is that I'm doing, I would just do a video. So if this is not your cup of tea, well, please just be so kind, hit the thumbs up button and then move on to the next video. But for everyone else that you found this informative and you learned a little bit, then do the same. Hit that thumbs up button, and until next time, tight lines, y'all.